I need to talk about. I just watched something on Sandy Hook. God bless those people. And all these years later, they're still dealing with the very real effects of that. And what that led me to think about is bullying, because we've seen many manifestos through the years reflect that the person felt bullied. This is not about mass anything. The topic today is bullying, because I'm not giving them any kind of this is not about any of that. But watching Sandy Hook led me to think about bullying. And I just have to say, I marvel that it is still going on. And what I mean by that is this. With all of the education that we have, with all of the programs that are out there, everything, there has been enough now of the anti-bullying culture that isn't everyone at this point aware of the damage it can do to one another? I guess not, because bullying happens. I read it every day. I get hate every day from one of the 3 platforms. And I just wonder, and this isn't about that either, but I just wonder, what is it? And I had to devote a long form video to it, and maybe even the rest of the week, because I have to have the topic has to be discussed more than it is being discussed. And as you know from being in my audience for over 3 years now on YouTube, I regard the narcissism as bullying. That's why I get so incensed when I hear, and I want to hear your stories one after another. I want to hear them. I want to get incensed. I want us to get mad. I want us to be mad enough to try to put a stop to things. Now you say, well, how could they? Well, provoking thought. I'm raising awareness. If you know someone who's a bully, speak up. If you're raising a bully, stop. If you are a bully, stop. We know what it is now. It's not like it's not known. You know if you're being one. You know if you're allowing one. Now, if you're afraid and you're a victim of one, oh, I feel so bad. I was never not really the victim of a bullying situation. Now, with narcissism, that's different. The smear campaign behind your back, I believe that is bullying. So I've been a victim of that. But the schoolyard bully, not so much. And I don't remember really seeing it. But it exists. And you read about it, and you read story after story after story after story after story. And I devour them because it's my hot button. So I'm here to try to put the topic on the table alongside with what we normally discuss. It's the same umbrella. Bullying people, spreading hate, stopping to comment ugliness, picking on your partner if you're a narcissist, cheating your business partner and smearing them behind their back. It's all bullying, and it stinks. And I don't understand how anyone doesn't see or think that someone doesn't see what they're doing. If there's no one around to call them out, but they've got to know. There's so much information there. Movies like Mean Girls, and there's a slew of them. We've all seen a slew of the bullying things now. We get it. It's existed in literature for years, hundreds of years. We get it. So why does it still happen? Like, I would feel really badly if I were to hurt someone and I know what I'm about to do is going to hurt them, and I do it anyway, which I guess off the fly, that's the bottom line of bullying, right? They know what they do is hurtful, yet they choose to do it anyway. Anyone in any category that we've mentioned. Partner, narcissist, schoolyard bully, a friend, a family, whoever is bully. So you know it's going to harm them. You know it's not nice, but you feel entitled to do it anyway. Why? Why? I mean, bullies, please speak up. Tell me why. If you're one of the people, maybe that spreads hate online, that's a bully. Just because you're sitting there in your living room doesn't make you not a bully. So I've had a few of them chime into my channel. Like, why? Like, Do, like, is there, if you're trying to affect change in a positive way, that's a different thing. I'm all for criticism and education and being taught a new way, different way, a different point of view. Ooh, but maybe look at it this way. That's not at all what I'm talking about that I can't handle. But the hate, and I can handle the hate too, but every time I read one, I think, what happened to that person that makes them so angry that they're off the point, yet feel the need to say something ugly? And if you are in a group of people and you do that behind each other's backs, I don't have a female posse of friends. I've seen a lot of what can happen in that situation. I've seen healthy posses too. I'm junior members of one of the most healthy. But I've also seen a lot of toxic behavior where I only specify women because I am one. And I have a lot of guy friends as a result of that. And they're just not the same way. They don't, like, girls can talk bad about each other. That's bullying. If you talk bad behind each other's backs, that's bullying, you guys. Like, I don't care if they even ever know that you do it. Like, how do you sleep at night? Like, just be nicer. Like, think about what you're going to, I mean, I don't know. If you trash your spouse in front of other people, that's bullying. Well, maybe maybe they did, but I don't care. Take it in private. You're a unit. You're supposed to be a married unit. I don't think that's nice. I see it everywhere in all different forms. The bullying is out of control. People feel they have the right to comment on anything, give advice where it wasn't asked for, yell at you if you don't take the advice. It's funny, but it's sad. I don't really ever remember this kind of vitriol in life when I was younger. And, you know, politics enters into it, which I don't do. Religion, you hear people, they bully each other. I don't do that either here on this channel, no way. And I just never understand how someone can be so ugly to each other, somebody else, just because they think a different way. Like in those examples. So that, in that bullying, that's what I witnessed. And I think, I mean, aren't we a two-party system? That's how we began. Yet people yell at each other for being of the other party. I find it humorous. I stay away from it. I don't involve you. I don't think you could ever find any kind of me commenting to a political thing, liking I just stay away from it. Because people get ugly. And that was not like that when I was younger about that either. I don't even think I don't ever remember anybody sitting around getting mad at each other and defriending each other, which back then it would have been in person, over politics. Like the whole climate seems to be one of a bullying, rough nature. And I was just wondering when we can get back to like a kinder spirit. Like a kinder, look at me. Like it's sad. I think it's sad. I do. So when I'm talking about bullying and hate and all of this, I just ask you that if you go forward and you see it, smell it, hear of it, don't partake and certainly put the kibosh on it. You know what? That's not nice you say that about that person. They're not here to defend themselves. We don't know if you're telling the truth, and it's not nice. You know, you're supposed to be their friend. Why are you talking bad about them behind their back? Like, don't just eat what a bully's giving you. And we all maybe need to be better at spotting one coming at us. If somebody's saying something about somebody else behind their back and they're not there, I would never take that. I wouldn't. I'd be like, whoa, not nice, because I've had it done to me. I think there's things we can do. I want this topic on the table. I do. And you know me. I probably will talk about it again. But it's been a minute. And start out the week on this Monday talking about something that I see. It's become prevalent. And I think we can be better. I think we can be better.